Oh, bad shot of the cover, needs this one.
58.
Only 58 for Anderson. Nip and tuck this one. Nicholson then will be looking at treble 20 for double 10. There's the treble 20. Now the double 10 possibly. But not a bad little marker, half an inch inside.
Middle of the bed for the Geordie Aussie. The man in black gives it black looks. 3-2 to Nicholson. Don't miss the next bit. It'll be brilliant.
DT. A lot of matches in the early stages, out and about. Look at board number 8, familiar face there. You can recognise the poise, surely. Dennis Smith going back up the rankings after a tough time. Ken Mather is taking on one apiece there. Dave Smith trailing Dennis Ovens 1-0. Thompson leading Jodrell 4-1. Steve Grubb against Dave Penny out on board number 5, 1-0 up is Penny. We're going to concentrate, Grubb should I say, we're going to concentrate on this terrific match on board number 1. Nicholson 3-2 up against Anderson. Back to John and Sid.
Well, he's really smacking that 60. They both are. It's lived up to all expectations. The lad from Blythe in Northumberland, who now lives in Melbourne, Australia, but is I saw him in Newcastle about 3 months ago at the Premier League, and he'd done 15 miles before breakfast, running up and down the Tyne.
Well, good for him. If he can run up and down the Tyne, he can win any match against anybody, Sid, I reckon.
57.
And Gary Anderson, I reckon this is his PDC TV debut, apart from his friendly match, I suppose you might say, non-championship, non-challenge match in the Premier League in Cardiff. But this is first really competitive game on the box as a PDC player.
And some player he is. They are sharing 6 180s.
96.
Yes, the remarkable thing about this game is that when Anderson's hit the treble 20s, tended to hit 2 or 3 of them and get the 180s. It's Nicholson who's really hit the 140s and the tons as well as the 180s, and that's why his average is so much better than that of Anderson.
Could be right there, Steve. What a standard. This match, really absolutely brilliant. Mardle on fire. 2 fantastic big Shanghai shots to actually swing the last game. Absolutely brilliant. Blocks the red bit.
Well, somebody asked where is the king, and the king will be with us, of course. The top 32 players join this competition in round 3. We call it the FA Cup of Darts. The big boys, if I can call them that, join in tomorrow. Brilliant.
There you go. Leaves a very handy shot there. Nicholson for the drop on him. 4-2. Remember, it's a race to only 6 this. Geordie starts at 19s. Lovely shot. Single 19. Now double 16 to give the man in black a shock.
Well, he likes the double 16. Started him off well. He's now broken the throw again, although there's a 1 break to Anderson. So it's 1 break up to Nicholson, and their time for Anderson is beginning to run out, Sid.
Certainly is. Well, a lot of crowds coming over from my way in Leeds today to watch Oasis, which is though he could be in a support band.
83.
A very heavy rock and roll support band. The man in black has got to find that smoothness, sharpish on the 60, John.
Yes, you're right. It hasn't. He's thrown brilliantly on the 60 when he's hit those 3 180s, and of course was on the 9 darter earlier in the contest, Anderson. But that apart, he really hasn't been peppering it as he ought to have done, and as we expected him to do.
The smoothness of the man they call Dream Boy blocks the bet, doesn't like it. Obviously, maybe shouldn't give his cards away, John. Maybe shouldn't give that grimace. Nice follow over the last dart.
Yes, it was a very necessary treble 20 last dart, but Nicholson's got a great chance here of going 5-2 up if he can pin that red bit. Got to find the treble here in between. Yes, Tom, good dart.
Popping along nicely. The Geordie born lad on 97.5. So the Scots 90. Like his style. He was practicing here from 2 o'clock today. Strutting up and down the hockey. Like Elvis Costello warming up. Oh! Pella! And the timing of it!
Absolutely, that's 4 now to the Aussie, and I'll tell you what, Sid, you're right, the timing of it, absolutely crucial moment to get it. He could go 5-2 up here, he'll go the bull route probably.
7 maximums in this belt of a match. Bad slip there. Just looking for the 25. Opponent on a big shot out. Can he do a model? Can the man in black do a model and get the big shots when he needs them?
Yes, now then, this is the 1-4-1 that he wants double 12 for a 1-4-1 finish that would have been absolutely brilliant and crucial.
You could see the adrenaline rush to the wrist though there. Just lost his coolness for a moment. Vital point for 5-2. There's the easy bits. Top lipstick. Still a red bit needed. Double 10 for 5-2.
36.
Well, he's only had 2 darts at a double. If when he wanted 79 he'd have gone the 19 route, he'd have had an extra dart at the double. However, that's gone by, and it's Anderson now who makes it 4-3 against the throw. Throwing first now to level up at 4-all. Sid, I really do believe when he wanted 79 he should have gone treble 19, double 11, 19, 20 tops. He left himself at 2 darts at a double instead of 3.
Well, all students of Scottish poetry will know the song about John Anderson, when to throw, and everybody shouted, "Go man, go." What a match. What a match. 96 plays 92.
100.
A ton, but Anderson kicked off with a 140. Just beginning perhaps to find the red bit with a bit more regularity, but then follows it up with a very disappointing 41.
Should have been in fast there. Lost the smoothness to the Scot. Brilliant. Used the marker nicely, and it's
100.
brilliant use of the marker.
Yes, it is fantastic to watch sometimes, and in the main it's Nicholson who's really hit that treble.
60.
20.
Locked then. Should be to the double first. Nicholson.